Welcome to the handover video of the Wildax Constellation 3. First of all, what we'll do is we'll start by opening the bonnet, opening the door, show you around a bit here, and then we'll do a tour on the outside of the van. So if I open the passenger door first of all, under the front passenger seat is the toolkit. So that's where you'll find your jack, your wheel brace, etc. is all in there. It unlocks, just a simple system there that will unlock it, that will let you take it out completely, and locks back in place just with a twist. To open the bonnet is up here, so on the dashboard on the side. So to open the bonnet is just that, you'll hear it click. So bonnet release, if I open it a little bit, you'll see once I open it, is that yellow bit just right there, you'll see it. Bonnet stay, so that comes up and it'll go in that red section there to make sure nothing falls down and stays on you. For hydraulics is all on this side, so on this side that section comes out completely. In here we've got the screen wash, we've got the coolant level, we've got hydraulics. This section comes out to put in screen wash, but to be honest you're better getting one of these flexible fillers, just a funnel to top it up in there. Oil is in here, and dipstick is right in there to check it, is that yellow bit there. If the battery is flat on the van, there is a little bit down here to open, so you open that section there. It gives you a positive connection down here and a negative connection up here. So the positive go down the bottom, negative up here. So if the battery is flat on this vehicle, or you want to help somebody else jump start it, that's where connections would be. On the driver's side, along the side of the van, we'll just go around the outside in here. So down the bottom underneath, we've got fresh water, and so tap to release that, and we've got grey water to release that and empty it. Above that, we've got the exhaust for the boiler. So this is for your Truma boiler. Don't be tempted to hang anything on it or anything. When it's running and running for a while, it can get quite warm, so don't have anything close to it. And also, if it's got anything covering it, it senses some back pressure on it, and you'll get a trip out on the boiler, and the boiler won't work. Further back from that is your fresh water intake. So key will open it, push in, unlock anti-clockwise and pull out. It's on a magnet, so it should stay shut unless it's a really breezy day. Further back from that, we have got your electric hookup. So we have it plugged in and charging at the moment. We always say to plug the van in first, then go and switch it on at the campsite or the post. Toilet cassette in this van is at the back doors. You need to open the back door to access it. Little green lever there will release the toilet cassette itself, so lift that up, that should come out quite easily. To empty the toilet cassette itself, you have a handle there, that will extend out to carry it and move it. But lift that up as you slide round, take the cap off, make sure you don't lose it, turn it upside down and press that button. That releases the air and lets the contents of it flow out. Put your toilet chemicals just a little top up in there, or if you're using the pods, put a pod in it, close it back over, put the cap on it, then close it back over. When you put the toilet cassette back in the van, it should locate with a fairly audible click. If for any reason the toilet cassette is not coming out easily, it's possibly because that is open. So if it's in that location, it won't come out, it won't release easy. So if it's not coming out easy, make sure that is slid back in. Just before we go inside, fuel is on passenger side. So diesel is the top one. You've also got AdBlue in this one. It would come up on the dashboard to say AdBlue once it gets to 1,000 miles, and then it'll count down from that 1,000 miles. If you get to 0, it won't let you drive. So make sure you top up before it goes to 0. So, open sliding door, step is there. So, press the bottom button, it will pop out. Press the top button, it will go back in again. Main control panel is located up above the passenger seat in the front. First thing you want to do when you walk in really is probably switch on that. So switch on the panel. It'll take a second to light up. Usually what you'll be doing after that is switching on the 12 volt. So that'll give us some lights. Along the bottom here, we have a button that says program on it. If you press and hold that, it lets you change the time, the date, etc., the brightness of the control panel, the colour of the control panel too. That button will give you an indication of your fresh water that's on board. So that's your fresh water. So because of the low temperatures, we've drained it down, it's down to 0. That button will give you an indication of your battery. So that is your vehicle battery, that is your leisure battery. Buttons at the top, that's for your water pump. We have no water in it at the moment, so I won't put that on. That's for your awning light, and that is to adjust the brightness of the panel itself. Add a little indications on it, will give you an external temperature, internal temperature. That indicates that you're plugged into an electric hookup, and that indicates that it's charging both batteries. So sensors is there. Your smoke and CO2 alarm is the next one along. These switches is for your lights, so they're all on at the moment. You can switch them off, obviously. Tank heaters in low temperature conditions, you can switch your tank heaters on. It does use quite a bit of battery power, so I tend only to use them when we're on electric hookup. This is your vehicle light, so when you open and shut the door, that will go on to illuminate the area that you're stepping into. This is going to be for your lithium battery, so your battery indicator. So at the moment it's plugged in and it's at 100%, it's all fully charged, ready to hand over this vehicle. The Truma panel is the next one along. Your main panel for the van needs to be switched on before you can switch on the Truma panel. So it is on now. So we'll put on main panel. It will take a second to come to life. So there we go. You've got quite a few settings on this. Top left is a climate control, or room climate it says. You've got a choice of heating or ventilation. So if we pick heating just now, it gives you temperature, so you can go colder or hotter. So you just touch it on the touch screen there. The fuel we're using, it's on diesel just now. You can have it on diesel. You can have it on electric. You've got electric hookup, which is going to be 900 watts or 1800 watts. That's using electric only. You can have both, so it'll run hybrid. But for purposes of today, I'm just going to use it on electric. So let's put it on 1800 watts. Let's go back to that. Temperature's on there. Now it says electric. You've got two choices. You've got fast or you've got comfort. It's on fast just now to bring the temperature up or in the van as quick as possible. To switch the heating off, just press that one there. Next one along is hot water. I've got no water in it, so I won't actually turn it on today, but I'll turn it on very briefly. So to turn on is there. You've got a choice of eco or hot. It's on electric just now, the same thing. You've got a choice of electric or diesel. But let's say I haven't got any water in it because of low temperatures, so we'll switch both of them off just now and come back from there. I'm going to turn it back off again just before it kicks in. You have got a iNet, so you can download an app to your phone, so you can control some of these functions from your phone, from the app, so it's quite handy. You've also got timers, so you can set a timer on it if you're going out for the day and you come back at a certain time, it's cold temperatures, you can have the van or the hot water on, ready for you coming back. Notifications, if there's a notification on there, it means you need to pay attention to something. Maybe that you've unhooked the electric cable without switching it off. To turn the panel off, just that section there. Give the choice of standby or off. Just touch off. That will time out. On the rear seat, so we slide that forward as a lever on the front, slide that out. I'll move this out of the way so you can see what's underneath it. So underneath here we have our lithium battery. We have got the NDS controller, so that's for your solar panels. But underneath here we've got all the switches, so the fuses are there, and also the RCD trips are there. So if something switches off or trips off, you might hear a click, you might not, but to reset the trip is just there. And it's also got a button to test it as well. Gas locker is located at the back door in this van, so it's in there. That is a nice little handy device that Wildax have now put in. It sends ultrasonic signal through the bottle, and it gives you a really good indication of how much gas is left. Set that down there. So bottle's connected, To turn it on is on there, so it's anti-clockwise to turn it on and clockwise to turn it off. So turn it on, and then let's demonstrate the cooker facilities. So to use the hob, obviously lift the lid. We'll light this one first, and you've got an indication on the front of what hob is what. So push it in, turn it, and press the igniter. Hold it in for a second until it heats up the thermocouple, then release it, it will stay lit. When you've been using the hob for a while, make sure you leave the lid up, the glass lid, because if you shut it down, it's prone to shattering. This fan's also equipped with an oven and a grill. To use the oven, straightforward, same thing, push it in, turn it, ignite it. But to use the grill, there's a bit there that comes out to protect the controls from getting too hot up there. To use the grill, you do need to keep the oven door open, or the door open. So press that, ignite it, that's it lit. The boiler is located along the bench seat along the side of the van, so I've taken the backrest off and moved it to one side so you can see what we're doing. To lift it evenly in both sides. You'll see it's on that there. So this is the boiler. For winter drain down, that tap is open just now, should be in the vertical position. To close it, to fill the van with water, put it down. Either way will do it, so either side will do it. So that way, that's it closed. Then you can fill the van with fresh water, run the pump, etc. For winter drain down, though, put that up. That will drain all the water out of the boiler. Open the taps, both in the toilet and also in the sink in the kitchen. That will let air behind it and drain out the system. So as we said earlier, the water is off because of low temperatures. So under here you've got sink, and obviously you've got hot and cold running water. We have microwave in this van as well. Obviously microwave is only going to work when you're on electric hookup, so when you're on site, because you'll need a 240 volt to run it. Moving down to the fridge, it's a nice big fridge with quite a decent sized freezer compartment on it as well. To switch it on, press that there. You can then adjust the temperature of the fridge, but it's also got the freezer compartment on it as well, so again you can adjust the temperature on there. On the moon symbol, if you press that, it should come up blue. Window, to open the window, undo all 4 catches and open it. There is little child locks on it too, so if you do that, the catch won't open, just for its safety. It's also got bug screens in the window, so if you lift that up and the window's open, you've got a bug screen there. But for nighttime use, for blackout blinds, that's your blackout blinds, just put them right down. Thank you for choosing Highland Camper Vans. We wish you many happy miles with many smiles. Enjoy the van and enjoy your adventures.